on your mandate.
Better you do is just one among how many ministers? So many ministers.
Yeah, I mean, I read your
country.
submission, which
Yes,
said
So and what Better has done, even if you look at her response, she said it is. I think what she said at the heat of the moment was that this is common practice.
Yeah,
you know,
government.
all the ministers do it. There's nothing that Better has done that they are not doing. Quote me anywhere today that even NNPC transfers money to private accounts.
Interesting.
NNPC.
Do you have proof?
Yes, I do. I can provide you audited and classified transfers from NNPC into private accounts. I can provide it for you. CBN transfers money.
I now have very strong evidence to back up my reason for saying that the country may not work. And I have very strong evidence. And this is one of them. This is an icing to the cake. This is just another feather to the cap to believing that it not will work. No. We're just going to keep doing this rigmarole, believing, optimism, but it's not going to work. And the indices are so clear and glaring. You can look at it. Sometimes we want to deny it. We want to pray and believe and be optimistic, right? And believe that it's going to work, but it's not going to work. That is a known disgraced thief. A known disgraced thief that should be ashamed, hide her head. You know, in Sena climbs, people resign for past mistakes. You jumped a class. You were not supposed to hold in a position years ago, but you held it based on certain level of influence and connections. You broke protocols, extramarital affairs. People resign, but here somebody is caught red-handed, abusing power, stealing and thieving. Forget the language you give to it is corruption. I think that's what these guys use first to confusing us, naming it corruption against the fact that it's actually called stealing. And you know what society does to thieves. And when you steal, but these guys name it corruption to give it an embellishment so that they can suit a particular narrative. So you don't see it as that bad. What is the difference between Better Edu and Evans the kidnapper? What's the difference? In recent, if you did societal administration, you have understanding of public administration, you know that Better has done more evil than what Evans has done. Evans just caused a panic in certain environment, created some level of distractions. People may not want to do business with a particular society, particular place, particular environment because of certain level of security alarm or somehow. But a woman secretly took billions of naira, met for a ministry supposedly to help people that first were already vulnerable, gullible, indigent, poor, needy. You siphoned it, and then the same people. I'm supposed to be sleeping now, right? I'm supposed to be sleeping. But this annoyed me, and then I got pained. Don't you know it will work? Let's not deceive ourselves. So, and I'm going to give an advice and everything. You heard another man. See, one of the things that our government has done, successive government, and it's just Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but it's in successive government, is to ensure that our people do not know and they do not grow. Very simple. They don't want us to know, they don't want us to grow. Because if you are knowledgeable, you understand that what this woman done is supposed to even be brought out in the market square and shamed. What were people steal food stuff that they want to eat, and they are being disgraced and embarrassed in various communities. These same communities where all of us come from as represented here could appear to go and beg that, what does this mean? Not be better to do this one. But even you, Tinubu, you are not free. Not use this woman take this scapegoat. That's what it means. That's why you can come and beg. In a country where the president is no nonsense, all these people would, as I talk to you now, probably be answering questions to the Nigerian police force of who sponsored this act. I'm telling you, in a serious government, if the serious president was in power, all these women holding these placards that were printed for them by money that were even stolen, part of the money that she would have. Ayamako. Oh God. Whatever you want to do in Nigeria, do it and be very deliberate. Be very deliberate. Very deliberate. Country no will work. Very deliberate. If you want to live in that country, there are people that are living there and doing well. I've lived in Nigeria all my life, even if I traveled a few places. Be deliberate. This is not time to try and error. This is not time to play games. Don't plan as though you don't have a government, and just plan for yourself. Don't say if government does this and government does that. Just be deliberate, because these guys know me well. Don't. And if you have a plan to live in the country, for example, you want to have a second passport, so you, just in case, please do it. Don't allow anybody to speak any grammar. Do it. Be strategic in your plans. Be focused. Be detailed. Do your homework and get things done. That country no will work. And no matter how much we try to rigmarole around this, it's very clear. It's very clear. Strong. We just try to deceive ourselves, and you cannot be praying for your country to work and you are seeing these kind of things and you are comfortable. These are people, first they keep you from knowing, so you don't know. Then they keep you from growing, because if this not be 5,000, 30,000 that we're giving to these women, and a citizen that is economically empowered will not do this rubbish. You cannot, even for any reason, even the sons and daughters of Beta Edu will not be out in a public place begging for this rubbish. But they have to use the vulnerable, the poor, the needy. That's why they have always left them. That's why there is no plan for them. The same people that are supposed to have benefited from the millions that were sent. You see, you heard the man talking. There is not the only Beta Edu they do, and what they worry Tinubu self. That's what it means. In NNPC they do, all ministers they do. No blame Munasha.